Hi, I'm Lark from larksperennials.com, and today I'm going to show you an easy way of worm farming, and inexpensive also. You take a Rubbermaid or plastic tote. These are the supplies you'll need. A tote with the top. Also another tray-like tote top that we can place this on. You will need cardboard, 2 sheets of cardboard that are the same size as the tote, shredded paper, worms of course, a drill, kitchen scraps, veggies. I'll show you what I'll put in there, but it's all veggies, nothing protein, nothing dairy, a little water, and that's it. The first thing you will do is drill holes in the bottom of the tote. Just keep drilling, and you can see that there's probably 50? Doesn't matter. Just cover the bottom of the tote with holes. I'm using 1/4-inch drill bits, and then also drill some on the top edges. This is for air circulation, and just drill as many as you want, a few inches apart. Then you place your tote on top of your spare lid. You will put in a piece of cardboard. Not necessary, but I find that it keeps the worms happier. They don't go through the bottom too often, but they like cardboard an awful lot, and they bed in it and lay their eggs. Then you don't have to moisten it, because I find that coffee grounds, tea bags, a little tea, that moistens it enough. Too wet is not good. You can always add a little more water if your paper isn't moist enough. If it does get too wet, you can always add more shredded paper. So the next thing I would do, whoops, my paper. It's a little windy, so if it sounds funny, the video, it's because the wind is too high. Put your shredded paper in maybe 1/3 of the way up. Now I'm not going to moisten this right now because all my kitchen scraps are pretty moist already. And with a tote this size of veggies, you're probably going to need 2 cups of worms. So if you decide to have a smaller tote, which is perfectly fine, then a smaller amount of food. So now I am going to add, I have cardboard in here, I have flowers, I have 8 cartons crushed up, or torn up, more flowers, banana peel, asparagus, and I have newspaper in the tote that I keep under my kitchen sink because it keeps it from stinking. You won't have any odor if you put some shredded newspaper in with your vegetables. Also, any kind of fruit. Well, almost any. They don't like citrus, and they don't prefer onions either. But if they get them, too bad. It's okay. They'll eat them if they're really hungry. So this paper I'm putting in here now is pretty moist, and we don't have to moisten it again. Lettuce. Oh, I see I have some citrus in here. Coffee grounds with the filters. Now, the smaller you tear this up, the faster the worms can eat it up. So I am just going to dump this right now, all the veggies. And I got quite a few in here. A lot of asparagus. Okay, now that bottom piece of cardboard on the bottom of the tote is going to get moist from all this stuff I just put in it. So that's why I didn't add water. Now for the worms. I have about 2 cups of worms here. and I will check in a few days and see if I need to add any more, but I don't think so. I think all these little wormies are going to multiply, and this came out of my other worm bin, so you can see this black is worm casting. So there's a lot of worms in here. So the next thing I would do, and some videos of worm farming do tell you that you put shredded newspaper on top. Well, I like to put a piece of cardboard on top, and the reason I like that is when I check my worms to see if they need more food or if they're doing okay, the newspaper tears when it's moist, where this piece of cardboard covers up all my kitchen scraps. It keeps the fruit flies down. I used to have a problem with it, and with fruit flies, and when I heard on one of the videos on YouTube that cardboard, covering it with cardboard or newspaper, I'll moisten this, makes it easier to keep that under control, the fruit flies. So I don't have too much of a problem anymore. And when you want to lift it off, it's easy. It doesn't tear, and you can check it out. I'll do another video to show checking out your worm farm, and another one on harvesting, and another video on how to make worm tea. So stay tuned, and I hope this helps you out. And make sure that you check out my website, www.larksperennials.com, and maybe join in on my forum. And this is a cheap way of fertilizing, and it's organic, so give it a try. It took me 3 years to get it pretty right. Check out YouTube. They have a lot of videos, different videos on worm farming. This is just my way of doing it. I found it's the best for me. Make sure that you keep this in a cool place, no sun, but not too cold. Like in Wisconsin here, 40 degrees, that's too cold. So keep it in a cool place. I will keep it down in my work area and wooded area. And I have 2 going in my basement. So I have 3 worm farms now going at one time. Hope you liked it, and give me your feedback. Any questions, just email me. See ya. Bye-bye.